we have to both be crystal clear on, what are our happy moments? What are the reasons that make this hurt as much as it does? Because you don't get to see on stage, for better or for worse, what they look like on just a normal day. and that kind of shared history is the reality of any relationship. It's not the big heightened moments. It's the nitty gritty, wake up, deal with each other, and choose to go to sleep together at the end of the day.
Yeah. I can tell you what hasn't been a challenge is having an actor and a human being that's just wonderful and easy to be with. And, without knowing each other, within, the first 2 hours, we were crying in each other's arms on stage, and that says a lot about just being human and being open, and I think that's a lot of what our characters are, and probably why we're in these roles.
I've never had a child, much less experienced the loss of a child. So I actually have a line in the play of, because you have no idea what it's like to lose a child. And sometimes that terrifies me as an actor, because that could very well be directed at me. I have no idea what that's like, and God forbid, but I'm sure there will be audience members that have experienced that in some way, shape, or form. And so there's a huge sense of responsibility to represent that in all of the many facets, not just the darker, more painful colors, but the reality of how you cope with it as honestly as possible.
It definitely feels like a strong responsibility, but I also feel a lot of pride and honor to be able to play parents, same-sex parents, to represent the LGBTQ community, to represent parents of loss. Actors have to play a lot of different things, whether we've been through it or not, and I think both of us have not been through a lot of these experiences, but there is a responsibility to represent. But I think the beauty and the through line in all of this is that no matter who you are, what background you are, what your sexuality is, that it's about the human condition. So we all experience these things, and although we may be dealing with what it's like to be gay in a family where that's not allowed, or a country where or state, where that's still not always okay, or what it's like to lose someone for controversial reasons, we're still looking at what it means just to love someone.